Almost 8:15 on your Labor Day. Bragging usually has a negative connotation, right? But it's really kind of an art form and apparently a skill that can help you land a job, maybe even get a raise. So the woman who wrote the book on how to brag better, Meredith Fineman, joins me now. Good morning.
Hi, thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So you just released a book and it's called what? Brag Better.
Yes, it's called Brag Better, Master the Art of Fearless Self-Promotion. Came out in June, available wherever you get books, or you can do the audiobook, which I narrated in a closet in quarantine.
Of course you did, probably with a blanket over your head, right?
Oh boy, yeah, it was long. So if you want to listen to me talk the book to you for 7 hours, you can as well.
So Meredith, bragging, not usually something you think of as a positive thing, but you're saying, yes, it's a good thing to be a bragger if you do it correctly.
Yes, I define bragging as stating facts about your work strategically and cohesively to advance your career. Bragging is stating facts. I use a not pretty word for an activity that is deeply important, that we've assigned a lot of feelings to, but is a net positive, whether you want an internship or a corporate board seat.
Now, you know, we've heard the term humble brag before, and I think the word has a negative connotation. Is it because you think people get jealous of the way that other people present their good news?
I actually didn't. I talk a lot about the word humble brag, and it bothers me because I believe you can be humble and be proud and brag. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. And you can be gracious and grateful for your opportunities while talking positively about your work. I just don't think they're mutually exclusive.
So can you share an example specifically of how you can say the same thing two different ways? So the right way, and then, you know, the way that maybe can come off a little braggadocious.
Absolutely. So again, bragging is stating facts strategically and cohesively so that people can reward you, whether that is with a raise, whether that is with a promotion, whether that is just more recognition in a meeting. So I'll give an example, especially since we're behind screens right now, of sharing an accomplishment on your social media. So let's say you were on a panel. That's an extreme example, but we'll just use it because it's obvious. So if you say something like, it's hard to do this activity, it's hard to share, it's an act of vulnerability, it's scary, you're afraid people are going to judge you, which is why I wrote Brag Better, which is a system to do this. But if you share it and say, you know, oh, humble brag, or I hate to brag, but I was on this panel, like, I hated my outfit, but like, here's the video. Me as the reader, you know, visibility or praise or the things you want to be rewarded for are built on momentum. So I look at that as the reader, that transfers to me. I can tell you're uncomfortable. Yeah. Now I'm uncomfortable, and it just stops right there.
Okay.
If you see something like, I was so grateful to be a part of this panel, it was really fun, check out the video, I'd love for you to share it. Then as the reader or onlooker or audience member, I think to myself, wow, that's really great. And I actually know someone who's doing a project on a similar topic. I should introduce them. And then I watch the video and I introduce those two people, and then that person is interviewed for a person's project and then, you know, is on TV as a result. It's a snowball effect. You want to roll that snowball down the hill versus, you know, sticking a hairdryer on it and just letting it melt away. It matters how you say things.
Now, how do you incorporate bragging better in maybe your personal life or dating life? Should we?
So my argument is obviously for professional gain. A lot of this is about, you know, standing proud in the work you do and who you are. I am not pretending to, you know, give this advice in people's personal lives, but I do think thinking about how you frame who you are and how you show up for yourself is super valuable in your personal life too. And, you know, stating facts about who you are, not necessarily strategically, but proudly and, you know, without your voice quivering, is just important for everyone's confidence in general.
I was going to say, you have to be confident, and it's almost, you know, whether, depending on whether we work in TV or write a book or whatever, we are our personal brand, right? So you have to brag in a way that is accepting of people, right?
And it's also whatever suits you. I'm never telling people to shout from the rooftops. Maybe it's in print if that feels comfortable to you. It's starting anywhere, regardless of where you are. Bragging better is irrespective of level of seniority. Even if you're, you know, in college or you're very, very senior, it's something all of us can work on all the time.
Okay, Meredith, thank you so much. Brag Better is out right now. You can get it pretty much anywhere where you can buy books, and then you can check out your website. They can check out your website, bragbetter.com. Meredith, thank you.